Hi friends, welcome to this week's weekly reading. I'm Brigitte Parvin and I'm so happy that you joined me this week. For the month of March, it's the 20th through the 26th. Hope your week is going good and that you're connected with me here, and as we go through this week's reading, I hope that it brings you beautiful messages for the upcoming week. And I want to thank you for your love and support. And on Facebook, you can find me on the book page, How to Get Your Life Back, where I am co-authoring a book with Doreen Virtue. It will be released by Hay House in 2018. Looking so forward to that. And also you can find me on Instagram under Brigitte.Parvin. And you can also find me on Facebook, where my husband Doug and I do have a page called Sober Lightworkers. And we also do a weekly Facebook Live where we have a topic, discussion, answer questions, and do readings. Yes, free readings on it weekly, Thursdays at 11 Pacific Standard Time. So hope to see you soon on any one of those different pages, and you can also check out my website under BrigitteParvin.com. So that's it for getting that out, and I hope that you have had some big, huge shifts with this new full moon that we just had. Absolutely wonderful. There's been a lot of releasing and just a huge energy shift, and that will be continued to keeping us on the path and making us aware of what is no longer serving us, and kind of just letting go of things that are not for the best of our well-being. And just be an observer when these things happen. You don't have to be an observer and a witness. You don't need to stay in the area of shock and awe with it. Just do journaling, some writing, processing it, and letting it go in a gentle, healing, loving way. And when these awarenesses come up, just be an observer or a witness to it, okay? And just be really easy with yourself and just know that you're just shedding of things that no longer serve, so you could be of your true, authentic self. And that is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing to be. I know I've had some beautiful shifts coming, and this week more will be revealed, but I found some relatives that my husband Doug was on a search, and I found some relatives that I had not seen since in over like 40 years. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that shows up. And so when you read the book, How to Get Your Life Back, you will not be surprised at how something like that could happen in my life and how I no longer live in that yet. What a beautiful gift to heal and walk through, and being open to what is in store for us. So I'll keep you posted on how that unfolds. Right now, my mentor, my beautiful sponsor, Polly, is in Australia, and she'll be back on coming up real quick, actually on the 20th. So once she gets her jet lag stuff out of the way, I'll be calling her and getting the guidance with what to do next. So I already said a prayer before we all joined together, so the cards will be all ready for us. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot deck by beautiful Doreen Virtue and the amazing Radley Valentine. Two beautiful souls. I love them both so much. And so I will pick for the beginning of the week, midweek, and the latter part of the week. Oh, how beautiful and appropriate. So for the first part of the week, we have Knight of Michael. Strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. So here it is. You've done a lot of clearing, and it's like now those doors that have been open and all of that, now we're going to be actually literally in those doors and moved beyond the entryway. Okay, so it's just like a whew, it's like ready or not, here you go. Hang on, you're going for a ride, and it's a beautiful ride. Call on God, call on your angels to be with you. They are your escorts. They already had this already circled on the calendar for you prior to this date, and you are ready. So get everything in high gear, get it all ready, and travel light. letting a lot of that emotional stuff go, okay, because it's no longer serving, hasn't for a long time, yet the things that processing it cannot be rushed. It needs to be in every fiber of our being. So for the mid part of the week, we have peace. Archangel Azrael, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So Archangel Azrael is the counselor angel for counselors, for with healing grief, or with letting go of anything with the past, anything that you need to do to move forward with letting that past go and not carting it around anymore. It's like, once again, be an observer, be a witness to it, and you don't live there anymore. So let it go, and there's nothing but beauty that will blossom from it. And so in that, there is a multitude of a whole new view, a whole new horizon, and just this enormous expansion that God and your angels have in store for you. And oftentimes we hang on to it because it's comfortable, it's as snug as a bug, it's kind of like a pair of old sweats or a pair of old jeans, but they're just kind of worn out. You know, you just gotta donate them, let it go. Just even though you're familiar with it, and you know what to expect, we're really being called right now just to step out of the comfort zone, step it up. And then we have for the latter part of the week, 7 of GABRIEL. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. And the beautiful part in this is in this, calling upon Archangel Gabriel, the messenger, and the messenger of light. And we're able to stand into our power with it. And Archangel Gabriel will give the confidence for that. Gabriel is for our life purpose, for writing, for courage, for everything. It's kind of like, I love what I learned. Archangel Michael is the brave, bold one, and kind of a little crispy is what comes through. And I learned that during the Angel World Summit, where it was beautiful, where Michael Virtue shared about that. And then when you need kind of, instead of it being a little crispy, you call upon Archangel Gabriel for truth, gentleness, that kindness, and kind of ironing it out a little bit before plowing through it. Oftentimes the truth does need to be heard. It always needs to be heard. Sometimes we have to speak somebody's language, and it has to come out the way it does so they understand of speaking their language. And sometimes there just needs to be a little bit more easy gentleness and softness to it, because that wouldn't want to be taken too solid or too strong and blow them back with it also. So in this beautiful card, there's also rainbows, and there's lightning in the clouds, and there's also the horse is a Pegasus. And so in that, it's like take flight. You're taking flight, and as you stand up for what you believe in, and stand in your truth and speak your truth, it's like you are growing wings, and your angels are with you every step of the way. So it's a beautiful week ahead of us. Be gentle with yourself, be loving. Watch media and kind of censor what you're taking in, censor what you're absorbing. Don't bombard yourself with it. Really stay grounded, journal, write, do soothing things. Be that love. Give yourself that love. And so this is quite the adventure. We're going into territory such as never before. It is exciting, and also in that excitement, there's that unknowingness. So there's the tendency that some people that you may be around may be caught up more in fear. And so this is where we need to really hold the space and be in prayer, and just for that unfoldment, for it to be a peaceful unfoldment. It will be there's a lot of old ideas that are no longer serving us, and that's what's coming to the surface right now because the core is being shaken. We are going to be okay. Make sure that you have your anchor and your rock, and that your higher power, God of your own understanding, is really where you, the Prince of Peace, is what's coming through, will give you that gift of the peace in your heart. So that's it for this week. Looking forward to seeing you on how to get your life back on the page. And Instagram or on Sober Lightworkers or Facebook Live feed next week, 11 Pacific Standard Time on Facebook for Serenity and Sobriety. And remember, even though it says Serenity and Sobriety, it is in all forms and multitudes. It's that peace of mind, that wholeness within oneself. So I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a beautiful one. Sending you lots of love from Auburn, California. And the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.